Oh, hello, I'm Harry. I've come to tell you about the Masai Mara Game Reserve, commonly known as the best game reserve in the world. Now this is the Masai Mara Game Reserve, and along the western side here you've got an escarpment. This is a granite based escarpment, and it runs about 400 metres above the main plains, which are at about 1500 metres above sea level. And on the eastern side here you have another hill range, but this is on quartz stones with thin layers of earth over it, a few inches, and here you get quite a lot of shrublands up. But in the main game area, the main area where the animals are, is in this central area, Central Mara. And this is because there are a lot of waterways here, small waterways, which feed the rivers. And also up here you get the same effect. There are three main rivers in the Mara, and this is what gives it its lifeblood. You've got the Mara River, which runs from north to south, straight down the western side here. And then you've got the Sand River, that runs along the Tanzanian border on the south. And then you've got the Talik River, which runs through the middle. It runs right the way through here and joins up with the Mara River here. Now, what I really want to tell you about is Private Mara. And Private Mara is situated just here. Now I'll show you Private Mara. There are about the game. This is the area you want to be in to see the game. So there's probably about 20 good camps. But there is only one that's got its own private game reserve in Central Mara. So here we are. This is Private Mara, it's called, Private Mara. And as I showed you on the other map, just here in the centre of Masai Mara. Now, the thing about the Private Mara is that it's got the Talik River running along the south side, and it's got a main tributary of the Talik River running along the north side. So there is a lot of vegetation in this area. All around here you've got trees and heavy woodlands here, shrubs, areas that you can walk through the shrubs, and up here you've got about this is grassland. This is about 100 metres higher than this end, and thin soil. So you've got grassland here, but it's got plenty of water, so there's always grassland here. We have resident zebras up here. We have Thompson gazelle. We have waterbuck. So there's a lot of things to see up here. But all the way along the river here, especially in these big trees that are dotted along here, you get lots of birds, you get monkeys, and you get leopards. The Talik River is known for its leopards. It's a famous area for leopards. But they're very difficult to see, leopards, because they're solitary animals and they're a bit shy. So they sort of keep away. So here we have a ford, so we can actually drive out of the Mara and across into Transmara. And here, just here in fact, no, just here, we have a good weather ford. This means to say when the river's in full flood you can't get across here, you have to go round and come through the Talik Gate. But the rest of the year you can actually get across here into Central Mara. So, oh, I nearly forgot, and just here we've got a hippo pool. So you can come down here and you've got a good chance of seeing hippos in the hippo pool. There and there we have salt licks. This is an area, we call it a salt lick. In fact, it's got minerals in the soil, and the animals come along to eat the minerals, and of course to take water from the river. All the animals have to drink every day. So all the animals have got to come down to a river every day to drink. So all the way along here and down here, there are animals coming daily to drink. So it's a wonderful place to be, and it's the only place in Central Mara where you can have your own game reserve all to yourself. Now what I want to do now is I want to show you a few clips so that you can get a feel for the place. You can see the animals, you can see people there, and you can really get the feeling of being there.
When you leave your tent, always make sure that you secure the front of the tent so that the animals can't get in. There are normally monkeys that come along and they'll take anything and cause quite a lot of mess inside. So this time it wasn't the monkeys, in fact, so everything was okay. So off to the east, up the hill, to see whether the zebras were in their normal grazing area. And as you go, you can pass these weaver nests. These beautiful little weaver birds, lovely yellow in colour, build these dangling nests and cheep away and make quite a noise. So as the group moved past the river, on the other side they saw this beautiful giraffe and stopped for a while to watch it. Giraffes are a bit nosy, so it came across to have a look. Made our day, made his day too, no doubt. The group stayed here for quite a while, watching the giraffe eat and having a look at them while they looked at him. And then they decided to move down the river to see if there were any other things, any other animals along the bank. There didn't seem to be anything else to see, so they made their way down to the hippo pool to see whether there were any hippos in the hippo pool. Here they were very lucky. There were lots of hippos there, and some of them even decided to come up on the bank. With the hippos, sometimes when they're swimming you can just see two eyes sticking out of the water, and it's not much fun. But to see them come up on the bank is very nice, but a bit unusual. And to see them grazing is very unusual. You have to stay your distance because they're big animals and a bit territorial, so treat them with a great deal of respect. This is the advantage of having a good Masai guide with you who was brought up in the area and who knows the area very well. Anyway, after watching this, the group decided to return back to the camp where lunch was being prepared and their host was waiting for them.